Starting Better Medicare Plan Conversations with Mary. Here we go. Medicare Part D changes may impact employer plans beginning in 2025. What are those changes?
So those changes stem back to the IRA Act, or Inflation Reduction Act, that was signed a few years ago, that tackles one of the biggest problems facing Medicare beneficiaries out there, known as the donut hole or Medicare cost gap. This is an area where anybody who's taking a prescription drug that's a tier 3, 4, or 5 or specialty has a max out of pocket of $8,000. Starting in January of 2025, that max out of pocket is going to be $2,000. So therefore, that can have an impact on what is considered credible coverage for the employer plan as well.
Are Medicare plans more affordable and comprehensive than group coverage?
Well, that really depends on the group coverage in the company you're working with. A lot of times your premiums, your max out of pockets, deductibles on your employer group plan can actually be a lot higher than Medicare and not as open access. So it's always a great idea to sit down and compare Medicare to your group plan just to make sure that you're on the best path going forward and to see maybe Medicare is actually the better alternative.
Relationships are an important part of any advisory role. What makes working with you unique?
I provide a very honest approach. I'm going to be honest with you and help you find the best option that's available out there for you based on your particular situation. Many of my clients already have my cell phone number, my email address, and know that they can reach out to me whenever any questions come up or problems arise. I'm also going to walk you through every step of the process from day one until you're signed, you have your Medicare card, and you're ready to go active with it.
You provide educational opportunities to employer groups. What are some of the key insights that you provide?
Educate on all parts of Medicare, parts A, B, and D, what it covers, but most importantly, what it does not cover. The worst time to find out what your plan doesn't cover is when you need to use it. I also educate on all the options that are out there, all the ads you see on TV, all the mail you receive, all the phone calls you get, making sure that you really understand what your options are and that you're making the best decision for your specific situation.
Good. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you for having me.